Okay, in this particular chapter, we'll be talking about the concept of grounding in generative AI. Now, what is the definition of grounding? Now, grounding refers to connecting a model's output to a verifiable data source, ensuring a more reliable and accurate responses. Now, what are the benefits of grounding? The most important benefit is that it reduces hallucinations. So, it decreases the instances where the model generates incorrect or false content. It also improves the trustworthiness of the data, and it also anchors the responses. Now in GCP Vertex AI, there are two ways you can ground your data. The first way is you can use Google search, and the second way is you can actually connect your LLM to your own data set. In this particular chapter, you will talk about how you can connect your particular LLM to a Google search to get better and more relevant information. So let's look at the console and let's see how we can do that. Okay, so here I'm in my GCP prompt. Now let's go to freeform and let's type a prompt regarding an information that has recently occurred. So today is 9/6/2024 and there is US opening currently happening. So let's ask the GCP prompt what the current status of US Open 2024 is. Now US Open is basically a tennis tournament. So let's type the prompt. Okay, so if I click on this, it will give me an answer which states that it does not have information because this particular model was trained somewhere around 2023 and all data after that wouldn't be available to this particular LLM. So let's click on this and let's see what the response is. So it tells you that I do not have any real-time information including the status of US 2024. Now to get the most update information, I recommend that you either visit the website of US Open 2024 or get a reliable news source, sports news source. Now what I can do here is I can just click on this ground model responses, and if you go to customize, you have two options. You can either access your Google search to get that information, or the second option is you can use your own data. Now of course this would be more relevant for Google search because that's where the information would lie. So let's click on Google search and let's click on save and let's click on. So here it will give you all the data relating to what precisely is happening in US Open 2024. So this is one important way in which you can connect your GCP to your Google search to get the most relevant information available. Now one important thing to note is if you're using a ChatGPT, that is the browser ChatGPT console, and if you ask the same question, what it will do is it will search for the most relevant information in one of these websites or any one of these websites, and it will give you the relevant information. So ChatGPT does one better. It will also give you all the links as well, which is unfortunately not available in your Google Vertex AI. However, one important thing to note is that you can actually create an application that uses this functionality, that is the Google search functionality. So you can go to your get code, and here based on the program of your choice, you can either select Python, Node or Java currently. So we'll be using Node.js in our next video, and we'll create an application that uses this LLM and is able to also use the Google search functionality. So it comes inbuilt with the SDK itself. So this is one great important advantage that Google has over the OpenAI APIs. The OpenAI APIs directly cannot call external service like Bing. It has to basically do that using a third-party tool. So this functionality is currently directly available if you're using the Google APIs. So I'll show you in the next video how that can be done. I'll see you in the next.